I don't know for anybody. But for me, I was tirelessly working with the council, especially on behalf of the chairman. I don't want to be mentioning politics in this commission. But Brikama Area Council was a victim of politics. And I was one of those who were victimized along with the chairman. And I carried this thing forward in my head, making sure that we will never fail as a council. I represent the chairman in many of these consultative meetings, task forces, as a vocal person for the council. In fact, to the level of joining the collectors to boost revenue, and I was not a member of any of these finance and market committees. And the interpretation of the honorarium and the interpretation of this sort kind of, and I call it again, service we are doing out of the council, I cannot understand how it is interpreted in the oversight functions. My problem of how are the commission trying to interpret these two. But I have some documents alongside that I brought along, because this way we are personally given to me taxes by the chairman that I was going to attend on his behalf, to show that definitely this was how I was doing and the council. Either the honorarium was right or wrong. Actually, I did it wrong. But I was also doing some oversight functions. If the commission says definitely those jobs I was doing was not an oversight job, I'll agree automatically that it was not an oversight, actually. But I am not relying on those services I was doing to relate it with the legalizing it to the honorarium, actually.
From what I understand, you don't see any link with the honorarium with the works that you've been doing.
Definitely.
There is no link.
Because I think that I was delivering a service to the council that I don't want to fail the council, and that's it. The honorarium, because what I can see is a drop of a stain in the black stain in the milk. I can, as a proverb, this is what I believe. I believe I will go to Brikama Area Council and do something for my people, and this issue of honorarium come on board. And it was labeled as an oversight functions, and I was taking it honestly, knowing that it was not legal is during this council, this commission, actually.
Okay. Now you understand it was illegal.
Of course.
But you want to make it clear that you know you've been working separately, but your work and this honorarium has no link.
Definitely.
And you have no justification of receiving this amount of money.
Definitely.
But you know receiving it was wrong.
Definitely.
You now know.
Yes, I now know.
You made mention of having some documents.
Yes.
May I know the documents you're having? Sorry, C.
Should I read them, or I should send somebody to collect them for you?
Sorry, the registrar will help with that. Just maybe, registrar please, maybe take them one by one and tell me what each is, because I may be looking through and it might take time.
January 2021 to all addresses for 2021.
Okay.
Including all signatories. This was also a letter from the NARI to the chairman office to attend on an advisory service for policymakers and stakeholders, and I was delegated by the chairperson.
Okay.
This one also was a national from the National Environment Agency dated 18th January 2019 to the chairman of the Brikama Area Council on an invitation to a Jeff National Dialogue 2019. I was delegated by my chairperson also.
Okay.
This was also from the Ministry of Transport and Works for road safety working group meetings.
All right.
This was also invitation from the National Youth Forum on road safety. The chairman dedicated the youth councillor, but according to them, I was near to the combos, so I will attend. According to the youth rep, I was also referred as I was near to the combos and attend for them.
Okay.
This was also a request to nominate a climate change policy focal person, and I was also nominated by my chairperson.
Correct.
This was also invitation of stakeholder consultative meeting on the sales of livestock and Tobaski Feast 2020. I was also delegated by the chairman for Sonko. This was
All right.
some of the documents.
So, Mr. Farr,
Yes, ma'am.
all of these documents, and there is none that was your own initiation.
No, they were none of my initiation. And when going to these programs, I was not transported neither to be giving a single dime from the council. I would transport myself, go and attend the meetings on behalf of the council.
And these works are seen to be part of your main job, your main responsibilities.
But most of them were in the tax of the chairman, and he will later delegate me to go and attend on his behalf.
Which makes it your responsibility as a councillor?
Yes.
Okay. That's it. So, just like you said, which one? So, the other amendments.
Yes, ma'am.
The 6 I'll return to you because most of these are delegated to you by the chairperson.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, the chairman.
Yes.
And are seen to be as part of your main responsibilities.
Thank you, ma'am.
Like you said, so it's relevant and I will tender that one. The document, a letter addressed to all addresses dated 19 January 2021 with the subject collection teams for valued properties and license for the year 2021 into evidence as an exhibit. I beg your pardon, Madam Chair. These the addresses are to Mr. Lamin Suso for Director of Finance, Chairperson, Finance Committee, CEO, Internal Audit, Finance Manager 2, Value Property Manager, License Manager, Acting Rates and Tax Manager, Market Manager, and
letter dated the 19th of January 2021 with the caption Collection Teams for Value Properties and License for 2021. The letter is signed by Mr. Lamin Suso for Director of Finance and is copied to Chairperson Finance Committee, CEO, Internal Audit, Finance Manager 2, Value Property Manager, License Manager, Act Rates Manager, Market Manager. And attached to this letter is the Value Property Teams for the 2021 collection. This is admitted in evidence as an exhibit and marked as LGC/BF/BKAC/002.
As the Commission pleases. May I have the exhibit 002, please? Mr. Farr.
Yes, ma'am.
This is a copy of the document. Do you have the original?
No, this was done at the Finance Committee level, and this was a copy that was given to me as a member.
Okay. And it's for year 2021. Do you have the one for year 2018?
No, in 2018 I was not part of this.
The subsequent year, 2022?
2022 I was attached to a team also. 2023 also I was, but I didn't have the.
But this is the only document you have. You don't have the copies of the rest.
Definitely, mostly it will be at the Finance Committee level.
Okay. That will be all for this witness, except Madam Chair, I have questions for the witness.
Mr. Fall, you have said you are the chair of the Environment and Health Subcommittee.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it from 2018 to 2023 that you were the chair?
Yes, ma'am.
The overall chair that has been set up by the council?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, what can you tell us with regards to the situation of the market, and particularly the market in Brikama, as chair of the Environment and Health Subcommittee?
With regards to the market of Brikama Area Council, it's just like I lent you a house in my compound, and you were just not satisfying the healthy part of the compound, and you are not returning it to me. What I can understand is the property of the market, the problem of the market was the fish market. The hazard we have in Brikama market is the fish market. And this fish market is belong to the Ministry of Fishery. But the ministry, according to them, are not benefiting from this place. It's purely for those who are within the premises that are benefiting from it. But definitely, there was no good drainage system, and the system they are using there to send out the wastewater is damaged. And council has no right there. Even the tables that are under the shed of that fish market are collected by the fish market owners there. Council has no hands in that fish market, and it's the.
I don't understand. Can you explain it? Much better.
It's one of the greatest market in West Coast, or in the Gambia, I can say,
yes.
Due to the fish market that is inside the center of the market,
yes.
And is continuously producing wastewater that is not going with a better drainage system. But the council has no say in it because it belongs to the Ministry of Fisheries. Sio Jonga was trying to push to either they return the fish market to the council and we control the areas, but they are not ready to give it to the councils.
As chair of the Health and Environment,
Yes.
do council collect tax from those vendors that are selling in that fish market?
As I told you, ma, even the vendors that are selling under their roof are paying through the fish market themselves, not the council. We have a single, according to what I can understand as a committee member, we don't collect nothing from that fish market.
Now, the surroundings of the market.
Yes.
There are vendors that spread their wares on the floor.
Yes.
Is that are those areas also controlled by the Ministry of Fisheries?
No, those are controlled by the council.
Now, are you collecting tax from those people, those vendors that are spreading their wares on the floor?
Yes, the council is collecting tax.
And what can you tell us about the filthiness of that area where these women spread their wares?
As the time I was...
Why is it not taken care of by the council?
Presently, I'm not serving.
No, I am asking... No, wait. I am asking you.
Okay.
Because you said in your statement that you were the chair
Yes.
of the Environment and Sanitation.
Yes.
And what can be recalled
Yes.
is the fact that you just said it, I did not say it,
Yes.
that the Kama market is the filthiest in the country.
Of course, that's the truth.
And that is from 2018 that you were serving as chair
Yes.
up to today.
We did a lot.
No. Let me finish.
Okay.
So what did you do to alleviate the sanitation and the health aspect as being the chair for so long, from 2018 to 2023?
Okay, we tried a bit with the chairman, with the leadership of our chairman. We tried a lot. With the help of the chairman. Then what we were doing was to hire this shovel, because we are not having a shovel, or rather a tank, septic tank. And most of these filthy things comes during the rainy season. And we do hire this.
No, Mr. Fan. Even the dry season, there is so much garbage and so much death in Brikama. You agree? You agree to that fact?
I agree.
Okay, you can proceed.
I agree.
So it is not just limited during rainy season. Right?
Anyway, we have tried.
Am I correct to say that it is not only in the rainy season
even in
that
the dry
market
season
becomes so worst that it's a nightmare to go in there?
Definitely, ma'am. That is true.
Yes, so you can continue.
Yes, the council to the level of the environment committee will only recommend that definitely the service should be improved, which we did. We tried to improve and empower the collectors, in fact, the cleaners. Women cleaners were employed. In fact, we have the biggest employers in the council that are the cleaners. employers in the council that are the cleaners. So these guys were trying to at least push us to be paying our waste within the markets that they were collecting. But I didn't the time to see the contract was failed, so that these materials were returned to the council, which we did, and actually we were successful by having.
Not an expert, but you are the chair of the market. You needed to know.
No, not the market chairman, ma.
No, the chair of the Environment and Health Subcommittee.
Yes.
You needed to know the dimension of the market to allow. Or let me put it this way. Did you have any plan as to how to work about making sure that the waste is properly managed as the chair of that committee?
I've tried a lot, in fact.
Do you have a plan?
Yes, we do. We are having a plan. There's no waste management plan in the council.
So, but you as a committee, did you have a plan?
No,
You are changing your
no plan.
So, as a chair of the committee, did you have a plan?
Then, no, now,
Did you have a plan?
to my knowledge.
Thank you. So, if you were to give, you understand, some percentage score
Yes.
as to how effectively the environmental sanitation of the market is, what percentage would you give your committee?
30.
30.
To be very.
You are so generous.
Yes,
Mr.
on
Fah.
waste management, ma, yes.
I said you are so generous. Why 30?
Because we cannot even
Do you
put
go
it.
inside the market in Britannia?
Yes, ma.
You go there every day?
I go there.
So why do you give 30?
Because Bukama is not the only place we have. We are collecting other areas, ma.
Yeah, but that is not the issue. It cannot be an excuse, Mr. Fall. Because this is where you have centrally everybody is meeting at a point, and it should be a priority. Is that not correct?
Bukama is.
Or you don't know?
I don't know.
You don't
actually.
know?
No.
Okay, that's fair enough. Now, let's go to, now I was asking you,
Yes.
you said 30. I said, why did you give that general? percentage to your committee.
Linked group
That
to
is
the
not,
market.
that is not what I am asking. Why did you give 30%?
Because the commitment the committee has assigned the admin,
I don't know whether it is 4, 10 or 15. Were you delivering?
we were driven to the level of our strength.
All right, we'll take that. Now, on page 2 of your statement,
Yes, ma'am.
you talked about counterpart funding.
Yes.
For the 10 million, how much was the counterpart funding from the council?
I think it was 9,000
9,000.
99,000 something like that.
Please give us the evidence.
Okay.
Provide. Note it down.
Because normally, ma, let me
Yeah.
clarify.
Now, Mr. Tamba, just give us a brief or a summary of your educational background, please.
Okay, thank you. I passed through St. John Bosco Basic Cycle School from grade 1 to 9. Then I proceeded to St. Augustine Senior Secondary School, where I did my senior secondary education. From there,
Which year was that?
from 2005 to 2008,
Okay,
St. Augustine CS.
all right.
Yeah. From there, I went to the teaching field as an untrained teacher, where I taught for 3 good years.
Is it unqualified or untrained?
Untrained.
No, I'm asking for the correct terminology. I'm asking Commissioner Saya. How are they referred? Unqualified or untrained? I know it's one and the same, but I mean just the correct terminology.
Meaning he was an unqualified teacher.
Unqualified.
That's how they call it, untrained.
Untrained. Okay. Please proceed.
Thank you.
I also did the same thing. That's why I am asking.
Okay. Thank
Yes.
you. So from there, 2013, I went to MDI, where I did my management course. That's
Okay.
the diploma course. Yeah,
Yes.
from there, 2013, when elections came up, that's for local government,
Yes.
I stood as an independent candidate to oppose the then ruling government. So, unfortunately, I lost to my counterpart, that's Honorable Mamadou Emba. But from there, I went back home to replan myself and prepare for the next elections.
Yes.
Where in 2013, I went back to Sintet Health Center to serve as a volunteer at the health facility.
That's good. For how long?
For 2 good years, I was there as a volunteer. Then later on, I went to Suleiman Junkung to do my nurse attendance training,
Yes.
where after that training, I was appointed by the Ministry of Health
Okay.
as a community nurse attendant. Yes, from there, I proceeded to pursue for other courses to at least uplift myself from where I was.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you very much, Mr. Tamba. It's always good to volunteer.
yeah.
Yes, definitely. It is a difference. And now, in 2018, or between 2018 to 2023, while you were a ward councillor, you would have been attached to 1 or 2 committees or subcommittees of council.
3.
3.
Yes.
Oh, yes. So, and these 3 are?
Development,
Yes.
environment,
Yes.
and foreign and integration.
Foreign integration.
Yes, but at the latter part of 2023, I was in the market committee. I think it's in my statement.
Okay.
That was when we dissolved the market committee.
Yeah, the previous one, and then
Yes.
you guys were.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, as a ward councillor, between 2018 to 2023, have you benefited from these ward allocations?
Of course, sir.
How often or how many times?
Once.
Which year is that?
That was 2020.
How much?
500,000.
Okay. How was this money spent?
Yeah. At the initial stage, my proposal was for a market at Kalagi.
Yes.
But at the latter part, when we secured the funds, we came to realize that the funds that we get from the council for the ward cannot construct a market.
Yes.
So we have to change our plan. That's
Yes.
the proposal, from market to a garage. That's what I submitted to the council, which they endorsed, and we went ahead to construct a car park at Kalagi behind the police station.
Yes. I had informed one of the witnesses that it appears as if all of you, members of the development committee,
Yes.
you benefited from these allocations.
Yes.
But how fair is that? I think you guys take the decision. You guys make these decisions, correct? You decide
Yes.
who should benefit and who should not at a given time.
No, not that we decide who to benefit and who not to benefit.
Okay?
There are criteria that we have put in place.
Yes.
If you pass through those criteria,
Who put those criteria in place?
it's from the planning and development and
Yes.
development subcommittee.
Which were,
I am part and parcel
I
of.
am saying all of you people have benefited from this.
Yes,
And then there are so many councillors
Yes.
who will come here and sit where you are sitting,
yes.
and they will say they did not benefit. I'm now asking whether you're giving priority to those who are members of the development committee.
No.
That's what it seems.
I just met the criteria. That's why I was given the.
And the other members today, they also met the criteria.
Actually, I cannot.
Of course you know.
No.
No, you know the other members also.
No, what happens is, at times, you know,
Yes.
there are time frames. Any project proposal that you're going to work on, there should be a time frame for it.
Yes.
So in the sense that you are given time to submit your documents and you fail to submit, we can use it as a gateway to punish you too.
And then you now
Right.
punish them and now allocate yourself.
No, I did not allocate myself.
I'm not
In
saying-
fact, when this meeting was even taking place, for this allocation, I was not invited.
Who was present? Everyone you ask, they will tell you, I was not present.
No, I was not part of it.
So who was part of it?
The
then?
chairman was there then.
Who was the chairman?
Honorable Usman Ba was the chairman.
Did he not benefit from the allocation?
They were the first team that benefited.
Yes. You see, what I'm trying to say,
But priorities also were given to councillors from Fonyi, because all that we were saying is all developments cannot be taken to Combo, when Fonyi is also paying tax to the same institution.
absolutely.
So if we are to, at least, if there is anything like to decentralize our development,
Yes.
I think Fonyi is also part of those who are supposed to get that national cake.
Absolutely.
So this is where we base it to, because
that-
almost at times during council session, this is what we always keep pushing, that we cannot be paying tax. At the end of the day, we are not benefiting anything from the council. But that must be aligned with the criteria of the subcommittee.
Now can I come in?
Yes.
Okay, good. I don't think anyone is saying that Fonyi should not benefit.
No, that's my own perception.
I'm just saying, I will even support your perception because I am also from Fonyi.
Thank you.
Yes, but that's not how it works.
Yes.
That's not how it works. Do you understand that?
Yes.
So the discussion here is not about who is from which area and who is not from whatsoever area you're referring. The idea is don't deviate the topic. The topic is the development committee. 99% of you people benefited from these allocations, and then you have so many councillors that will come here and sit, and then they will say that they never benefited from all these allocations. How do you justify that?
Then they did not meet the criteria, is what I'm saying.
The criteria set by
the development subcommittee and the planning and development.
which 99% of the ones that met the criteria are members of the committee.
This is where conflict of interest comes in
Exactly.
now. So,
Now you see my point.
yes.
You see why it is a problem.
Yeah.
Good. So you will definitely find it difficult to convince anyone that for all those who are not part of the committee, they did not meet the criteria.
Not that.
No, I'm not saying it's going to be difficult.
Yeah.
Like you said, conflict of interest.
Yeah.
But for all those who are part of the committee, they have met the criteria.
So,
Even if it is true, it does not sit well with good conscience. You understand that?
so,
That is the conflict you are referring to,
yeah.
which we are discussing. You understand that, right?
So,
The other issue is the geology disbursement, the geology fund. Is your area part of the areas that are affected by the geology fund?
no.
It's not.
No.
Okay, so it means you are not entitled by way of a general rule.
No. I can be entitled
Okay.
if wherein the normal procedures were set at the council level.
Okay, what is the
I
normal?
should be, because wherein the finance should be involved, council should be involved, and also geology staffs also should be involved to make that survey at the end of the day, because all the wards are affected. When it talks about mining issue,
Yes.
whether they are doing it directly or indirectly, but mining is taking place at your area, and who knows what is going to happen next?
Okay.
Because
Tell us more.
already Combo is exhausted. Now they are going to Fonyi
Is your area affected directly or indirectly?
indirectly.
How?
They are mining there. My own people are mining there.
Oh, your own people are mining there?
Yes.
Then your own people should take care of the environment?
No.
Yes, they should. Here we are focused on the companies that conduct mining activities, and so therefore the people should benefit.
Yeah.
So if you people are engaging in mining in your area, then maybe you should set up like a corporate fund or however you call it, and take care of the environment.
Okay.
Yes, yes, you should do that. You should be the main person whose allowances should be reduced, and you pay to the environment. Now the other issue
Yes.
is the issue regarding this honorarium that we now know that most councillors have. All the councillors were paid every year, twice every year during Kokorite and Tobaski, an amount that some will call Salibo, some will call honorarium. Were you a beneficiary as well?
Yes.
Do you know why you are paid this money?
Actually, I don't know.
You didn't know why they paid this money.
Yes.
Do you know at the time it was wrong to receive this, that allocation was really not proper, it was unlawful? Was it to your knowledge at the time?
No. You see one thing?
Yes.
That was his version.
He is the paid master.
Yes. That was his version.
He is the paid master.
Okay? Then, if he knew that it was unlawful, he should not have invited us to be in.
I agree.
Take it, right?
Yes.
But this one is also, just as you rightly mentioned, the time it normally comes in, to you, you said it's wrong.
Yes.
But to me, I will say that that's the best time for me to receive it.
That's the best time.
Yes.
Why?
Because these are times that are challenging. As a Muslim,
These are times that you
that is challenging as a Muslim.
challenging.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Because if you
I
talk
didn't
about
say it was wrong in any capacity. I just said it was wrong based on the law. But proceed what you are saying.
yes, because councillors, to be honest,
Yes.
we are not on salaries.
Yes.
We are on allowances.
Yes.
And the role councillors are playing,
Yes.
they cannot be paid for it. To be
Okay.
quite honest with this commission, we
Right.
cannot be paid for it.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you
Because-
think?
Yes.
I agree with that. I'm saying I agree 100% with that. Do you think there's anyone who is serving this country in any capacity and they can really be paid for it?
No, I am talking about.
I'm giving you. I agree with what you're saying.
Okay.
That the job you're doing is very important. I now asking you, whether anyone serving this country that can be paid?
Maybe.
Like who?
I just said maybe. At times, pay you that.
As a committee member, when you have sittings, were you paid?
Yes.
When you have general council meetings as well, you attend and you get paid your allowances?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, we know that this particular payment for Thomas and Corridor is only to help you people for your family obligations and also as well for the people who come to your houses to probably seek for support. That's why you said it's the best time.
Thank you.
When you work for something and you know you are supposed to be paid this amount, that is very clear. If you are paid anything less than that, you request to be paid the amount that you are supposed to be paid.
Yes.
Is that really the case? But for this one, it's only a support because of the period of the festive period.
Yes.
Is that the truth?
No, but hear me out.
Go ahead, sir.
Yes. Before we conclude, I think it's good that you hear my version too.
Go ahead.
Because if I said that I am paid for this
Yes.
and I am not complaining,
Yes.
meaning I am content to what I am earning
Okay.
for that period.
Yes. The period you have received, these 5 years.
Yes.
It's not about whether you were entitled to be paid $100,000 by way of honorarium every year. If you are to be paid $100,000, it has to follow due process. It has to follow the law. Is that not the case? Because
Yes.
if I am to ask you now, for all those payments, bring me all the oversight functions, bring me all the minutes of the meetings and all of those things, you cannot produce it.
No.
Good. So you cannot justify it because you cannot produce it. That is how it works. Do you now understand?
Yes.
Do you now agree?
Yes.
Right, thank you. Thank you, Madam Chairperson. No further questions for this witness.
Mr. Tamba,
Yes, ma'am.
you have said in paragraph 3 of your statement that you changed the project
Yes.
from building a market
To a
to a
garage.
garage.
Yes.
So you, when you changed the project, did you cost The building of the garage, did you cost it at the time?
No, we did not cost it.
Then how would you have known that the 500 will be sufficient for that project?
Yeah, because what happens was, there was a market at Kalaji.
No. My question is, how would you have known that the 500 would be sufficient to build the garage?
Now, by virtue of seeing some of the garages that we went through, because we went up to Soma, we went up to Bunkele to see the formation of those garages, and we believe that the 500,000 can do it for Kalaji garage too.
Now, you think using council funds, you can just sit and make your estimations without having to get an expert to do it for you? Do you think that was correct on your side?
Not saying that using council's funds. Because we know that 500 cannot do it alone. Okay? But we have partners.
Mr. Tamba.
Yes.
Mr. Tamba.
Yes, ma'am.
You said in your statement
Yes.
that this ward allocation, the council gives you 500
Yes.
as ward allocation, ask you to develop a project that you will expend 500,000 on, right?
Yes.
So the council is not giving you money to look for projects that are way beyond 500. Because if that was the intention, they will give you more than 500. But the allocation has been pegged at 500. If they have to give anyone, that is what you are supposed to be given. And is that not part of the criteria that you set out?
Yes, it's
at
part
the
of
committee level?
It's part of the
See
criteria.
that you receive viable project proposal with a costed, this is how to call it, proposal, to show that this is what you are going to do and it will cost this amount.
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
Yes.
So you said, when you looked at this 500, the costing of the building of the market, you knew, would not cover it. You decided to go in for a garage, and you said just now that you went and did a feasibility study.
Yes.
You understand? So which means you had an idea of how much it will cost.
Yes.
As at the moment and the time that you did the feasibility study.
Yes, we did the feasibility studies.
So, as at that time, what was the cost of the garage?
Then?
Yes.
No.
Huh?
I cannot tell you the actual figures.
You cannot.
No, I can't.
You cannot, or you cannot remember.
I can't tell you the exact. I can provide the bill of quantity for you.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
but as where I am seated here, I cannot tell you exactly.
If you don't tell me, I cannot understand, because
Yeah.
when you said you did a feasibility study, it means you've gone to see and you've made some calculations to know that this garage that you're going to build, it is going to cost you this amount, right?
Yes.
So now, please note it. You bring us the feasibility study of what you have done at the time,
Okay.
and how much the garage would have costed you.
Okay.
So it would be correct to say that you spent the whole 5,000,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
the garage is yet to finish.
We are almost about to complete it. What happens
Are
is,
you a serving councillor as we speak?
yes,
So how much are you adding into this project to get it finished up?
as
To
of
get it
now,
completed, yes.
387,000.
So the project will cost you 800,000.
887,000. Yes.
So please bring us the documentation.
Okay.
So we'll give you up to Tuesday to do that.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Council, is that all?
Yes, that's all for this one.